All right, let's go to the story now. So fear hangs over the Sporong informal settlement in Randfontein, where entire families have been forced to abandon their homes amid violent threats linked to illegal mining. So according to residents, illegal miners threatened to kill community members and kidnap their children, leaving families with no choice but to run. So many of the displaced are now sheltering at the Randgate Community Hall, relying on emergency assistance and community support. For more on this now, we're joined by a member of the Gauteng Provincial Legislature as the political head in the Rand West City Municipality and a resident of Randfontein, Mr. Evert du Plessis. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. We do appreciate your time. I mean, how did we even get here? We know about the constant illegal mining that is taking place on the West Rand. It looks like there's an escalation of what is taking place now, where communities are being forced out of their homes for these illegal operations to take place. As a result, we see what's taking place at Sporong.
Griselda, no, you're quite correct, and thank you. Good morning to you, and thank you very much for the opportunity. Yes, what we've seen is actually an escalation of what's been coming for a long time. We have got the illegal miners, or the Zamazamas as we all know them, that is influencing our communities, putting our communities under a lot of strain, you know, where these illegal mining operations are taking place. So just to give you a quick background, Sporong is just outside of Randfontein in the Finsbury area. And these people were moved there 2012 to 13, and they said that they would be make part of the people that would get housing at the Montrose mega development. Montrose mega development has now fallen apart. So, you know, they stayed in a very bad situation in this informal settlement. And because of they on the outskirts between Randfontein and the western area, they were the Zamazamas got involved within the community, and understand it that there was clashes between different factions of the Zamazamas. They started actually exactly what you said. We will kill you. You need to listen to us. People got very scared. Ward councillor, they were first moved to Finsbury Community Hall. From there, they were moved to Randgate Community Hall, where they have been living for the last 2 weeks. And I see the pictures now in front of us. And they were promised that they would be moved out within the next 7 days. The people who have applied for housing would be moved into one of the number of developments in and around Randfontein. To the council this morning, they are busy with this at this point in time. But yes, like you said, with the Zamazamas, I know that the previous Minister of Police, Nikitele, was here, promises that they would involve the police as well as the forces. It's a growing scourge that Zamazamas role in infrastructure destruction, hostage, and expecting people to do what they want them to do.
You know, Mr. du Plessis, by now, one would expect that there would be some action that is taken. The issue of illegal mining and Zamazamas is something that is widely reported on. It's been an ongoing problem in the West Rand. You know, and it seems like very little is being done to contain the situation. It's now escalating, as I said, into what we're seeing. Why doesn't there seem to be enough being done in order to curb the situation? Because it's now escalated into something else. At what point do we take this seriously? When we seem to not take it seriously, when communities are simply being terrorized. There's no terrorized, I think is the right word. These communities simply have nowhere to go.
And that is the big question. So when one of my councillors phoned me and said, well, this is what's happening, it comes down to policing. It comes down to safety and security. And that's where we're lacking at this point in time. Premier Panyaza Lesupi made the comment that there would be police presence in the Sporong area. But how long is that going to last? That's what always happens. You know, we come to a situation like this where the community is put under pressure and in danger. And then everybody runs around and we say, no, we'll help you with policing and community safety. And then 2 weeks, 3 weeks along the line, you know, things just go back to normal. And that's the problem. But you're 100% correct that I was in a conversation, a similar conversation yesterday where one of the panel members said that the problem is that the SABC is so focused on the illegal miners or the Zamas that we're failing with when it comes to addressing the real problem, which is the guys at the top, the people who are actually running this, which is, according to us, rather prevalent people who is financing this kind of behavior and financing the Zamas with food and tools, etc.
All right, Evert, thank you very much indeed. Evert du Plessis talking to us about what we've seen taking place at Sporong informal settlement. And that's, of course, where literally the community has been run out of their homes by Zamas in that area. We've seen some interventions, including the fact that there had been promises of a strengthened police service, police presence in that particular area. But it seems like, questions about how long that is going to last and why there haven't been adequate interventions that have been taken to ensure that this ongoing problem, widely reported about illegal mining on the West Rand, has not been handled as yet.